Welcome to season 2 of the Energy Upgrade podcast. I'm your host, Vanessa, master biohacker and successful entrepreneur. In season 1 of the Energy Upgrade, you got to have a taste for my obsession in all things health, energy, entrepreneurship, spirituality, and biohacking, or how to take radical responsibility in living a life by design. As a certified health coach, integrated health practitioner, kinesiologist, and seasoned entrepreneur who built and sold a 7-figure business, I want to dive deeper in this season 2. After healing myself from burnout, from my health falling apart, my hormones leaving my body, I'm here to share everything I wish someone had told me. Every day, I have the incredible opportunity to be mentoring women and supporting them in becoming true magnetic energy bombs. I'm helping them remember who they were all along. It's so powerful that I want to take you in on the journey, almost as if you were a fly on the wall. You'll find that I'm not your typical health coach, and I'm not your typical business coach either. I'm somewhere in between with a lot of spirituality sprinkled in there. This podcast is a sacred place where I come and share with you things that will bring you a high return on investment, because yes, I'm all about ROI. Life goes fast, and if I can show you a shortcut or two, I'll have succeeded at bringing you value. Thank you for being here. Let's go.
Your time is now. Your energy is your life force. You want to be able to magnetize your wildest dreams. A liver detox is the fastest way to start healing. You can and you will.
Welcome back to another episode of the Energy Upgrade. This is Vanessa Grutman, your host. Today I'm doing a solo episode coming to you to talk about this divine feminine energy. This topic is so mesmerizing for all my clients. We actually just wrapped up today this beautiful event, Biohack Your Energy, that I hosted all of last week. We ended up making it turned into from a 5 to a 9-day free event. It was packed with knowledge. And I have to say, every time I talk about this masculine versus feminine energy, women are just blown away. So I thought, let's make a little episode about this, even though I have already talked a little bit about it with one of my coach, Mark Longwith. In fact, I will link that episode in the show notes. If you haven't listened to it, it was in season 1. Let's talk a bit about what is this masculine energy versus feminine, because for me, when I realized the difference, it became very clear that I had been operating most of my life deeply rooted in my masculine energy. And there's nothing wrong with that. And I want to be very clear here. Every human being, it doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman, we have both energies in us. We all have the feminine and the masculine energy within us because they're both doing very different things. Now, for us as women, we also have to make sure that we balance both. And what's interesting is somehow, especially our generation, I think when we, our generation and the one before us, when we've been asking for the feminist movement, when we've been asking for equality or equity, somehow we ask the wrong things, in my opinion. Yes, for sure, pay equality, all of that. But the truth is, we have two very different energies. Men and women are not designed the same way. And so why would we expect the same output from both of us? In fact, what makes us even more powerful is when both are anchored in their own power, in their own energy. And when we come together, that's when there's magic. And so what happens is a lot of us have been operating our life in the hustle, really deeply rooted in performance, deeply rooted in this desire for perfection, people pleasing, all of it. And what happens when we do that is we are disconnected from our feminine energy, which is more of the trusting, the surrendering, the letting go. right? And so I'm speaking to all my hustlers in the room right now. And trust me, I am a recovering hustler. I am maybe 2 steps ahead of you, but that's it. I'm still on this journey because to me, my MO was really deeply rooted into the go, 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 the ticking things off the list, to the doing more, bigger, brighter, so that I could feel seen, so that I could feel validated. It took me a while to see that pattern for myself, and it was very confronting when I first saw it. Trust me, because I realized that it was my wounded masculine energy. I realized that, yes, I had leadership. Yes, I had vision. And that was a big part of why I burnt out, I think, is because I wasn't doing it from my authentic self. I was doing it from this version of me that was trying to be perfect, that was trying to please everybody, that was trying to make sure that everybody was loving me and everybody was seeing me and validating the things I was doing. I wasn't rooted in my own worth. And when I was finally able to see that and correct that and really do that healing work and that deep work on reconnecting with my value, my worth, knowing that just the way I am is perfect, it changed everything. And so I feel like now I still tap into my masculine energy, which your healthy masculine is your direction, it's your purpose, it's your desire for achievement. You can see how that's 100% needed, but not all the time, right? So now I'm able to tap into this when, for example, I'm in launch mode, or when I'm really working on a big project, or when I need to put together, a strong strategy for maybe some goals that I have, then I will be in my masculine energy. But then now I know how to balance that. So let's talk about this famous feminine energy. What is it? What does it look like? And how the heck do we tap into this? So your feminine energy, your healthy feminine energy flows. She loves to create. It's the energy inside of you that is craving communication, integrity, honesty, touch, love, intimacy, fun, play, dancing, pleasure, all of those sides of you that I would be ready to bet you haven't explored in a while. Because that was my case. That was my case. Yes, sure, I could have fun for an evening, but it definitely wasn't something I was tapping into every single day. And that's really my message here is, can you try to connect with your divine feminine energy every day? Because that will help not only balance you from an energetical point of view, but also from your nervous system. Because yes, that is tightly connected. When you are in the hustle mode, guess where your nervous system is? It's through the roof in this fight or flight or freeze kind of system, the sympathetic nervous system. And when we are in flow, when we are in creation, when we are resting, when we are nurturing, caring, loving, of course, we are in the parasympathetic nervous system, which is the only place we actually truly can rest and rejuvenate and heal our body. So can you see why this matters on all levels? It matters on a physiological level in your body. It matters in your mind, and it matters in your soul. Because those whispers you've been hearing, this gut feeling you have that there's more for you out there, that is your inner queen. That is your inner feminine energy trying to get your attention. And so what happens when we keep hustling is we don't listen to her. And we keep stuffing her down. And we keep just saying, I can't rest. I have so much to do. I can't do this. I can't lean in. I don't have time for this. It's not the right time. I'm not ready. Right? Can you see how when we make those decisions with our heads in the masculine energy, we're not allowing our body, our soul to be heard? And that is what creates the burnout. That is what creates this feeling of anxiety, of depression, this feeling of overwhelmed. And trust me, it's not a pill that's going to cure that. I see it time and time again. What's going to cure that is you actually allowing to start trusting your body, to start trusting yourself, to start honoring your worth, to know that you are enough. That will be stronger, more efficient than any pill out there at releasing any of this anxious feelings you might be having, at releasing this feeling of overwhelm, and at really starting to lean in. Did you hear the news? The Energy Upgrade coaching program just got a full facelift. That's right. I had been wondering, how can I give the woman in this coaching container even better, stronger, deeper transformations, even faster? How can we create a tribe, a true community that will really support your transformation? And I think I've finally been able to crack the code on exactly that. In the Energy Upgrade Coaching, the new generation, this program is really designed for women who are wanting to heal their body, who are needing and wanting to reclaim their energy, who also are wanting to reconnect with their body, get out of their heads, and listen to their intuition a little bit more so that they can reconnect with their purpose, with their power. So this program is nothing short of extraordinary. We have incredible transformations, and it's now available over 4 months at a more affordable price so that you can actually decide to stay in the Energy Upgrade as a lifestyle support. It's really there to hold you, to make sure that you have all the tools, all the answers to your questions so that you can really transform at the speed of light. The doors are currently open. If you're curious to learn more and if you're wondering whether this program could help you with some of your symptoms or some of your goals, please let's connect. You can always book a free connect call with myself so we can discuss what are your goals, what is your current situation, and could this be a solution to help you get unstuck? I look forward to connect with you, and I will include the link in the show notes to the Energy Upgrade New Generation details. I hope to see you there. So my invitation here is, can you start really playing around with this art of surrendering? There are 3 ways to surrender, and I share this everywhere I can. I share this with my clients, and I repeat it again and again and again because somehow we need to hear it multiple times before it truly clicks. But the first way we can surrender, and it comes in 3 parts, and it's really hard to fully surrender if we don't do this, is can you trust yourself? Can you trust your body? Can you trust that you can actually succeed at this? Can you trust that you actually can heal? That you can actually have more energy? Can you trust that your body just wants to be in this state of balance? Can you trust that if something happens to you, you will find the resources, you will find the solutions to get back on your feet? That is the first layer. Do you trust yourself? Do you trust your body? Do you allow yourself to have this deep, big vision? And do you trust that you will get there? That's a big one. Most of my clients say a hard no at number 1. They're like, yeah, no, not trusting myself, haven't been for a while, don't see how I could. So the way we start retrusting ourselves is by taking micro commitments and sticking to them. Take one thing. Maybe it's the glass of water in the morning. Stick to it. Show your body, show your mind that you can stick to your commitments. That's how we rebuild trust in ourselves. Number 2, do you trust your partner or your expenders, the people in your very close circle that you're letting in? The people that you're letting in that will affect and impact your energy. Do you trust them? Do you know that they've got your back? Do you know that they've got you no matter what? Or are you in a toxic relationship? Are you letting friends in? Are you maybe sharing too much and maybe they're bursting your bubble every time you feel like you got this? Do you let others impact your energy field? Do you let other maybe toxic relationships stay in your life because you are a people pleaser and you can't say no? Take a hard look at this, because that, without fully trusting the people around you, you're not going to be able to surrender. If you don't know that someone's got your back, if you feel alone all the time, it'll be hard to surrender. And that's why it's so important for me in all my coaching programs to have a community component to it, because it's important to feel that on this journey back to you, on this journey back to healing or growing your business, no matter where you are in my universe, I want you to feel that you're not alone, because life is not a straight line. It's a lot of highs and lows and ups and downs. And so the way we can push through that or make it through that is when we know that we are not alone, and when we are supported with like-minded individuals that will be celebrating you and that will be shouting, that will be supporting you even in a room full of opportunities. So take a hard look. And Jim Rohn always says, we are the average of the 5 people we spend the most time with. So take a hard look at that. Who are you letting in? Who are you letting in your space, in your bubble? And are these people in line with where you want to go, with who you want to be? Now, I understand this might feel confronting and this might feel hard, but it's time. It's time to look at it. And the third piece is, do you trust that there's a higher force, spirit, universe, God, whatever you believe in? Do you trust that there is a higher force looking out for you, and that life is happening for you, not to you? Because even your hardships right now, they are here to teach you something. We all go through hardships, and they come in different shapes and forms. But the truth is, nobody here goes through lives untouched. There's always something. So your hardship right now, look at it. Or the hardships that you've overcome in the past, they are your superpower. Are you utilizing it? Are you seeing it? Can you see how this came to you for a reason? And are you harnessing that? Are you believing that you are supported and there's more beautiful things to come? The minute you start realigning, the minute you start believing in yourself, the minute you start rewiring your worth and your value, do you believe that you will be offered and you will be supported the things that you want? Once you start having this deep level of trust in yourself and the people around you and in the universe, in a higher force, you are able to surrender. And you are able to trust and love and go through life with so much fun, play, not take everything so seriously. But trust me, I wasn't able to do any of this until I was able to rewire this trust. This is so important. And now remember what your inner queen is needing. And maybe you can start dripping a little bit of that every single day in your life. What she is needing is some flow, maybe some dancing, maybe some chanting, some humming, some meditation. She's needing comfort. She's needing love and hugs and intimacy and touch. She's needing honesty and soul, like, those conversations that are filling your soul. She's needing laughter. She's needing fun. No more like you don't have to make life this hard. It's already hard enough. So my friends, can you connect to your inner queen daily? That's how you can tap into your feminine energy. And that's how you can start balancing the feminine and the masculine. And that's how you can start really, really connecting with this inner queen inside of you, who is the gateway to your intuition, who is the gateway to your creativity. So start lingering in that space, start lingering in that energy, start spending time with her every day. You will be blown away by all the things that she has to say. Now, the question is, will you do it? Will you let her in? So that was my message. That was my invitation for today. I hope that this hit home somehow. And if it did, come and let me know. I love reading your DMs and your messages every week. Let me know if this was impactful, if you needed to hear this. And perhaps send it to someone that you love, someone that you admire, someone that you think needs to hear this right now. Because again, that is the power of the community. The more we align with the people that are just lifting our soul, the better we will be, the better and the quicker we will move. So if ever you feel called, if ever you wonder, okay, is this time? Is this my sign to start making these moves for me? Remember that I have many ways that I can support you. The Energy Upgrade is the main place. If you're looking to reconnect with your body, you can always message me about it. You can always book a connect call that's free. I love connecting with all of you and welcoming you into this high vibe community where you finally take this radical responsibility for yourself, for your life, and for your energy. Now, my friends, on this note, I wish you a wonderful day, a wonderful week ahead, and I cannot wait to see you back here again for another episode of the Energy Upgrade next week. Bye for now. The information shared on this podcast is for information purposes only and doesn't provide any medical advice. Vanessa Grutman does not cure, diagnose, or treat disease. Please consult your physician before trying any new protocol or product.